What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And man, I just got done doing a lot of this. Guys, before we get into the video, our Ram 1500 and Ram 2500 giveaway is still going on. The Ram 1500 giveaway will end tomorrow at noon. There will be no more entries in on that. You'll see all their stuff come down off the site or when they sell out. Goodys Popcorn has got very limited stock. They did launch 1,650X entries for this last day. They were at 1,500. They're adding an extra 150X on top of that. So 1,650X entries on the Goodys Popcorn 1500 Ram Laramie. It will end tomorrow at noon. Winner will be announced around 6 or 7 o'clock. We'll do a live stream here on YouTube on the 23rd of December. That is before Christmas Eve. Somebody will have a Ram 1500 Laramie before Christmas. That is huge. Anyways, the Ram 2500 is still active. You can find that over on the website as well. I think they're at 1,000X entries still. And the BMW M5 is also on the site at 1,000X and 800X, depending on what you purchase now as well. That said, we're going to jump directly into this video, but if you want to jump into any of these giveaways, you can do so by going to tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com. Let's get into the video. So I had a blast, man. We were at the Ole Miss playoff game, sitting right on the sideline. You guys know how we do it. And boy, was it so much fun, man. So much fun. Today's video, we do have to talk about something relevant because I just saw this get posted on Market Beat and a couple of other investor sites. You guys know that I'm invested heavily into Stellantis. I don't make any qualms about it. I talk about it all the time. I think legally I'm supposed to say that if I'm going to talk about, you know, investing in the company or whatever, which, by the way, nothing I'm telling you is financial advice. I'm not telling you to invest a damn dime in Stellantis. I'm just telling you what I've done. All right. So I'm into Stellantis for over 6 figures. Stellantis has been upgraded to a hold at Wall Street Zen and a few other places too that put these out. And what it's about is they're starting to see the turnaround at Stellantis. I told you guys that this was coming. And that's why I said, I told you guys back in what, August, September, that I was waiting in. I was going to jump in maybe in October. And seeing the way that Antonio Filosa has been running this company, I just, I had to do it, man. He's running the company from Detroit. He's pushing policies and bringing back products and stuff that consumers actually want here. Not whatever Europe wants, not whatever the EV crazy people want, what the consumers want here. So I'm excited about it. But anyways, so this happens. We get upgraded to a hold. I'm waiting for them to go buy. Once it gets upgraded to where they're going to start telling people to buy the stock, you're going to see it go crazy. I think that's going to happen within a month of Stellantis announcing the Hemi coming to the Charger. Investors love cash flow. And Antonio Filosa is getting to that because he's prioritizing fleet sales now, right? That's rent-a-car companies, work trucks, stuff like that, right? Like moving metal, so to speak. And the more metal he ends up moving, the more cash flow that comes through, the more investors are going to love it. It's not about prioritizing profit with less units. He doesn't care about the profits right now. He's literally just trying to move metal. And that is what's going to get the people to jump in. I'm telling you. And he sees it. So, and knowing what he was able to do with Jeep and turning that around and what he did in South America and Central America wouldn't surprise me. I mean, you know, I got to be honest, I wasn't completely sold on Antonio Filosa at the beginning. You know, when they said they were going to make him CEO, to be honest, I much rather it had been like Tim Kuniskis. That's just me. But, you know, they put Filosa in as CEO, and Tim basically runs everything in America. So, and that's where the money's made. And the more I think about it, I probably wouldn't want to be the CEO over half that shit either. I wouldn't want to be the CEO, you know, and I have to deal with these French, you know, dumbasses at Peugeot. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to do that either. That's just me. Sorry. But the turnaround is here. It is positive news. And now that I'm starting to see these different Wall Street firms talking about this, it's actually huge. Now, there's some other stuff that Stellantis is doing in the background as well. We'll be talking about that with some of their investment freezes into the EU. I'll do a separate video on that. And that's literally, the companies are being smart now. You know, like, yes, the government does set policies and stuff. Yes, we know that, okay? But when the companies actually hold the money, which have the jobs and allow people to invest in their economies, and they go, hey, yeah, we're not spending any money here because you guys are with this bullshit, the governments start to listen. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I just see so much positive stuff coming. TRX coming back 1st of January with some of the biggest horsepower numbers I think we've ever seen out of a truck. It's going to be insane. Just so much more, just so much positive news to start. Like, yes, 2025 sucked for Stellantis in terms of losing $2.5 billion before we got through half the year, to now turning that around, having a 1% positive increase in terms of sales and numbers. And now we're going to start 2026 off right. And I think that's absolutely huge. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends. Whoopee!